not showing up post-fight. Were you aware of that, and what do you think about them not showing up?
Well, I was aware of it. It was sad to me, but his mom and his dad was there, and they've been with him since day one, and kudos go out with them. I love that family. I love his family. I love Ron. Class act. But I'm sitting there saying, you made a comment about we don't really believe in Tank. Where we was at, we was sitting on the podium. So that shows their real colors. They wasn't there for this kid. You know what I'm saying? And he believed in them. You know? Oscar said he had death threats. Okay, if that was going on then, I know it was going on through the whole ordeal. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of stuff come at me. I'm going, my God. I'm a ride or die. You with me? I just think they should have been there regardless. You know, should have been there. You know, we seen fighters have a bad night, don't do the interviews or whatnot. You know, have that same energy when you win and have the same energy when you lose.
Ryan asked Gervonta for his phone number, I think it was. What was going on there? Did he tell you what was happening? If they're going to train together at all, or they're just going to remain friends?
Ron always wanted to be close to Tank and whatnot. And Tank is that, you know, if he like you, you know what I'm saying? He talk to you, hang out with you and stuff. We just got to wait and see what that phone number do.
See what he does with the with the call. Hey, I was thinking, like, you know, it's not out of the realm possibility that he asked to train with you guys. You know, I've seen it before with other fighters.
And listen to me real good. I would take him with open arms.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, ain't no motherfucking introduction. I'm jumping straight to the shit. Coach Calvin. Man, I just ate. I was finna just chill. Look, my night was this was it. I was through. I was chilling. I had a pretty good day today. I was off that shit. I even did a Booster video. I did a little comedy. Talked about friendship. Very positive video. I was through with boxing for the day. I was gonna touch boxing tomorrow, but listen, I've seen videos where they say Coach Calvin offered to train Ryan. And when I first heard it, I said, man, I ain't worried about that shit. I seen another video. I ain't worried about that shit. Seen by 4 more other videos. I ain't worried about that shit. Oh, but when I got on Fight Hub and I seen old Marcus Villegas, and I seen Coach Calvin, and I heard these words. Not only did the hair on the back of my goddamn neck stand up, I damn near threw up all the food I just fucking ate. All kind of shit. I'm fucking, I'm bewildered. I'm lethargic. It's a lot of shit going on with me right now. I can't comprehend. Maybe I should have waited an hour, because I just listened to this shit. Maybe I should have gave myself time to reflect and comprehend what the fuck I just heard. First and foremost, Coach Calvin. And by the way, this ain't got nothing to do with Tank. Tank, you're a great fighter. You are the face of boxing. I will acknowledge you as the face of boxing. Yeah, you deserve all credit. That 1.2 million, that shit is real. You the face of boxing, and Canelo ain't doing them kind of numbers. So yeah, you got that. This ain't even about that, and I'll get on to you later about Haney and Shakur. This ain't the time. You know what fights I want, but this ain't even about Tank. Matter of fact, yeah, I do got a little bit to say about Tank, but I'll get to that later. But Coach Calvin, you said Ryan Garcia is a class act. Let's touch that first. And the respect. Listen, I don't have no problem with you respecting his father and his mother and his little brother that looked like what's that damn? Yeah, Stan on that video. Anyway, I'm not worried about that. That's cool. Yeah. But when you say Ryan is a class act, Coach Calvin, not only have you disgusted me today, I look at you way different, bro. Oh, I look at you different. And them little glasses and shit you wear, all that shit is starting to make sense. That shit, them chains on them glasses, all that shit is really making sense. Them dark ass shades and shit, all that shit is really them funny ass caps you keep wearing on the top of your shit. That shit is starting to make a whole lot of goddamn sense. class act. Let me tell you something, coach. For one, you should be offended since you're so protective of Tank and what people say about him. Because anytime Bill Haney or Devin Haney or Shakur or any black person say something about Tank, you jump on the mic. You jump on the mic and you get aggressive, and can't nobody say nothing about Tank. Well, let me tell you something. Ryan said some shit about Tank that it went on every platform. It made it the first take. It made it on, what's that Gordy show with that white boy? That Gordy? Yeah, he got a lot of goddamn subscribers. It touched his show. And he said, man, I want to give Tank credit, and I think he a great fighter, but damn, why you do the rehydration clause? This is the only rehydration clause in the history of boxing that has touched first take and has gone worldwide. These are worldwide stipulations. When Canelo gave Danny Jacobs a rehydration clause, I never heard Stephen A. talk about it. No, I never heard Skip or Shannon. I ain't never heard no major platforms talk about that shit. Ryan made sure he mentioned that rehydration clause at that press conference, and it went more viral than the fight. The rehydration clause was bigger than the fight. Everybody, people that don't know nothing about boxing has learned what a fucking rehydration clause is. Yeah, all due to Ryan. And he did that to discredit Tank. Like I said, Ryan was prepared to lose. He was already prepared to lose. And that's why the whole world, I've never seen so many people sympathize with a fighter after quitting. It's a lot of shit. And then you said some shit that made me question you in a whole nother way. You said Ryan has always wanted to be Tank's friend. What the fuck? Yeah, Ryan always wanted to be his Tank's friend, and if Tank like you, yeah, he'll befriend you. That was weird. That was very Atlanta-ish. That was very hip-hop-ish. That was very RuPaul-ish. That was very Alfonso-ish. That was very Clifford-ish. It was a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit you said in that sound weird. It don't sound like no fighter. It don't sound like no trainer. You know, I miss Roger Mayweather. You know, I really miss Roger talks shit to his opponents and the trainer. You know, I miss shit like that. Ain't no fucking way Roger Mayweather would have ever offered to train one of Floyd's opponents, let alone a opponent that's not even black. Bro, you's a weird mo. And Baltimore is 98.9% blacks. What the fuck? Like, listen, bro, I admire that you help kids in the inner city and shit like that, bro, but you don't have a black mind. Why the fuck? But you get so offended. If Devin Haney just say, I think I can beat Tank, you get mad. If Bill say, I believe in my son, and Tank can't fuck with him, you ready to argue him down. You don't like him. You can't even talk to Bill Haney. You can't even stand to hear his voice. It's too much for you. But they ain't never said nothing to make the whole world say that Tank's a coward, because that's what Ryan did. Everybody said Tank was a coward for that rehydration clause. Now, Devin ain't never slandered his name to the world, pimping. So, all this selective outrage, all this selective, I'm mad at, you need to get mad at the right shit. Let me tell you what Ryan did. Ryan, you let a simp pimp you, bro. You got pimped by a goddamn simp. Ryan shoots so many slugs. Ryan, I said, Ryan, he's a tricky motherfucker. You know, he got a lot of that Spaniard in him. But anyway, he keeps saying slick shit. And all you motherfuckers that think it's ever supposed to be a rematch, you motherfuckers need to be banned from fucking boxing. You don't even need to talk boxing. You don't need to think boxing. Just stop watching. Watch the WWE, bro. All you motherfuckers that think Ryan deserve a rematch, watch WWE, bro. Do some shit like that. Listen, bro. Ryan said, yeah, I want a rematch, and maybe we'll fight at 140 or 147. Like, that was a direct slug at, we fought at the wrong weight, and I wasn't at my best. And you come to 140, you can't fuck with me. You drained me. You knew you couldn't fight me at you knew at 140 you couldn't beat me. That's all these are really low-key ass excuses. And like I said, the way we done Wilder, a man that was really cheated, the way we done that, the way they broadcasted saying he was making excuses, bro. But nobody says Ryan making any excuse. Anyway, fuck all that. The fact that you're willing to train Ryan, somebody whose Tank has fought. Let me tell you something, bro. Tank don't even want Ryan. Tank, let me tell you something. Tank treated Ryan at that press conference. A lot of people think Tank really like Ryan. Let me tell you something, bro. Tank just want to be liked by mainstream media. He don't want to be considered a thug, bro. He really don't want that. He really don't want that image. He likes some of these rap. He don't want no thug image, bro. He want to be liked. He want to be loved by the people. So he don't want to seem rude. So Tank look like one of them motherfuckers in the club. You know them dope dealers. You know when a dope fiend come ask you about some shit, some rocks or some shit, and he tell you, listen, bro, and he, hey, what's up, try to dap you up, and you really don't fuck with him, and you know he a dope fiend, and you know he wants some rocks, and you really ain't got nothing on you right now, and you trying to tell him, hey, bro, I'll get with you later, bro, but yeah, what's up, dap him up, but you really don't want to just chill and dap it up like with him. You trying to keep going on the move type shit. That's how Tank looked when he was giving out Ryan, when he was passing numbers with Ryan. This whole thing, this whole promotion, all this calling out Tank, Ryan just wanted Tank's phone number. This is some of the weirdest shit I've ever seen in the history of boxing. You done called this man out that got famous overnight, all this, and you just wanted Tank's phone number. By the way, I just seen some audio with your pimping, and you admitted to your trainer, you said you didn't want to fight no more. You said your ribs hurt and you didn't want to fight no more. You know how many fighters' ribs hurt? You know how many fighters' jaw hurt? You know how many fighters can't feel their goddamn arms, but they keep fighting? So, you know, all this taking up for a fighter quitting, listen, bro, it's gone past it. This shit is gone too goddamn far. It's one thing to take up for a fighter, bro, and say he didn't quit. It's a whole nother thing to offer to train this fighter, bro. You weird. Yeah, you on my weird list, bro. Another thing I want to point out, you know, boxing has got very sympathetic. You know, nobody ever said, wow, the brave as hell for taking a third fight with Fury after losing like that in the second fight. No, they didn't say that. The whole build-up of the third fight was, what do you think about the cheating allegations? Yeah, Wilder said his suit was too heavy. What do you think about that? I mean, don't it sound weird? I mean, would he just take the loss? I mean, in the third fight, would he just finally accept it and just accept that he's not better than him? Is there anything he can do different? I mean, he's just not, he can't box. All he got is a right hand. Remember that shit? Another thing we keep saying, oh no, Ryan don't need no criticism. He took the fight. He took the risk. Let me tell you something, bro. You know how many fighters took a risk? It's deeper than you taking the fight. It's what you do in the fight too. It's about during the fight and what you do after the fight. It's more than just taking the fight. It's more than just taking the fight. You folded in that ring, bro. And you folded before he hit you to the liver. But when he dropped you in the second round, you quit. For the rest of the fight, bro, you were just coming forward, but you really were you was looking for any reason to quit, bro. You was mentally defeated, bro. So all that shit, go on, take them in your stable, bring them up there to Baltimore and teach them all that sauce and do all that weird shit. And you know what, Coach Calvin, at this point, I'm putting you in the Roy Jones category. You in the Rozier category. You in the Tarver, wet mouth, goat mouth, that motherfucker always, you know, fuck Tarver. But anyway, you in that era, you with Paulie, you in that category now to me. And you need to go on and go to Germany and Slovakia and get you some foreign fighters and help all them. Yeah, go offer the train monster anyway and do some more weird ass shit and act like you didn't grow up in a city with none but black folks. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you motherfuckers. I don't know what the fuck is wrong. You got all this sympathy for Ryan getting hit with a fucking liver shot. But Coach Calvin, I never heard you come out and say Fatback Fury was a cheat. And it's fucked up how we let our American champion get cheated. I ain't heard none of you baboon mouth motherfuckers say that. Let me get off this motherfucker. This is 903 Boxing. I am your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.